Good morning, friends. Thanks for joining us here on the homestead. Last time I worked on the cottage, I built the gable end pieces and the overhangs. So, without further ado, let's get on with it.
Good morning. Welcome to the homestead. Well, I got to sleep in this morning and that was delightful. Went and checked on the kitties. I pulled the chip, but I'm going to see if they were, if they utilized that outdoor area last night. I hope they do, because it's a safe place to be, especially with the coyotes and everything. And it will stop them from going potty in the garage. Maybe they'll go out that door to go potty, because the garage stinks pretty bad, and I found where they go. So I'm going to clean it up today. And I don't know what else I'm going to do. But thanks for watching. You stick with us.
Alright, same deal on this one. Measure 1.5 inches down on each side, and then give myself a center mark. Now I'm going to have to go and get Brenda to help me get the shade cloth off the top and set this last gable. Alright, gable number 2 is up. I think we need to put up 2 rafters right now and then build the center section header for the dormer and the 2 runners and the other parts.
This tree behind me is a boat art tree, and it has little thorns, as you know if you've been following along. But we have it pruned up high, except there's some growth all around the base of it, and there's these little thorns that are all around it. We don't want the dog or the cat to get their eye punctured by walking through and getting stabbed with one of these thorns. So, just gonna clean it all up and call it good. Seeing the hanging basket in the tree with the straw in it, I'm reminded that this morning when I went out to the garden, there's a bird flying around inside. I had it all sealed up, which means that, one, she came in to check on her babies when the door was open and got stuck inside when I closed it. Or the other thing is that the screen at the bottom of the screen door is not attached anymore down the side at the lower part. Somebody must have gotten in there. It's not tore, like ripped or eaten. It's just not attached with the staples anymore. So she could have gotten in from there because it's pretty wide. But I don't know if she would have done that. Or who knows? But she was inside. So I put some water in a container in the grow tunnel, and because she's got to be thirsty if she's been there a while. Oh, gosh, we haven't seen Dusty in a long time. I'm gonna go say hello to Dusty. Dusty's the neighbor's dog. Dusty's a good girl. We went and said hello to her. We let Baxter say hello. And now she's on her way back home. I'm glad too, because she does chase cats. I don't want anything to happen to the kittens, but certainly not anything to happen to Eclipse or Freddie. Freddie doesn't usually leave our little 3-foot penned area, usually. But Eclipse does wander out there, especially in the evening time. She loves to go lay down on that mound over there and watch the kittens come out to play. She has gotten about 20 feet from the kittens, and she just lays down and watches them. So she's a good girl. She's a real good girl. Anyhow, let's take care of that tree. Okay, need to get these out to the burn pile. Let me show you what I'm talking about with those little thorns. Can you see? Right here, that's a pokey. They're all over. I'm sure you can see them in the camera. Anyway, they're all up and down these branches, and so we don't want that to hurt the animals. Gonna throw it in the burn pile and find something else to do.
Okay, I'm back. I cooled off for a while, took a little break, ready to get back at it. It's kind of warm, sun's nice and bright. I had a shade cloth over the building I'm working on so I could work in the shade. Went in, took my break, came back, shade cloth gone. It's not going to stay there because the breeze picks up and goes away. So forget it. We'll just get on our knees, hammer it all out. Maybe I'll get it done faster that way. I don't know. But let's get to it. Alright, it's time to put on the dormer wall panels. Those go on the trusses that are already up there, the two main trusses, and then the dormer wall or window header, whatever you want to call it. That goes on next. I'm going to have to get some clamps, I think, I don't think I can hold and nail at the same time, so I'll get some clamps. I've got them right over there. I better look at the directions. Right, that's one. Now to turn around to the other one. Alright, dormer panels are on. Now I need to put the dormer window header. Well, that's the dormer walls or dormer wall panels and the dormer header. That's in place. Just got to see what's next. I think it's the other rafters. Hopefully, that'd be nice to get those in. But let's look at the directions. It's a surprise. Okay. Well, it was a surprise. It wasn't the rafters next. It's the front panel. So we'll put that on. Shouldn't take long. Okay, it's time to install the two dormer rafters, the ones that attach to the dormer side plates. Interestingly, of course, because there's a gusset on the main rafter, you have to space the back edge of the rafter 3/8 of an inch, which is the thickness of the gusset itself. And then the front, that 3/8 of an inch is taken up with the dormer panel itself, so you don't have to space it. Pretty cool. Just have to remember to take that spacer out and don't nail it in there, because that would be bad. But I haven't done that yet. I also haven't got started yet, so there you go. little 2x4 you saw me put on top is nothing else. We're not going to be able to finish today or get it sheeted or any of that stuff. So because we're leaving and it's going to be open, in case we get any windstorms or anything, I just wanted to tie those 3 rafters together. The 3 of them together are strong. The one gable end, not so strong with all that weight hanging on the outside edge. So I just wanted to get all those tied together. After I get the rafter installed on the back dormer wall, I will do the same thing there, just to steady everything up and make sure it's fine until we come back later this week. All right, well, that's it for the cottage work for today. The only thing left now is to clean up all my mess, put it away. Also have to restack that lumber out there on the pallets and get it covered up and put all my tools away. So all my tools are picked up, put away. Got some batteries charging for the electric tools. All I have left is this here ski. This ski I got when I think I was 12 years old. It's a competition single ski, and I used it all the time. It's a great ski. It's too small for me now. It's a 64-inch, and I have a 66 as well. But this one is special because my brother, my big brother, who's passed away now, about 10 years ago or so, lettered this ski for me for my birthday. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll put it up there. Of course, that now you know my whole name, but it doesn't matter. I'm very proud of this ski. It's seen better days. I had it in a cover in our boat. It was a custom cover that a friend of my brother's made for me, and didn't realize that it had gotten wet down there. When I pulled it out, the whole ski was milky white. But it's going to be a project now to clean up. Once we get to that point where we can do fun projects, I'm going to clean this ski up and make it like new again, just to have, maybe to pass down to anybody else in the family that wants it later. Anyway, had a long day, hard day. I have to go back to the city tonight because I got to go to work in the morning. But I sure appreciate you. We sure appreciate you watching us and hanging out with us. I know we don't always have exciting things to do, but it seems repetitious, especially build after build after build. But each one's a little different. Each one has its own little nuances, and we appreciate you being here for us. We're here for you. Anyways, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, leave us a comment, hit that notification bell, by gosh. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.